It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Great game in store for y'all
on Thursday night primetime.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Alongside Brock Purdy in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. No. Today, before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have two of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, when the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like you talked about, but these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
We'll pause after that first snap of the game. Gonna need to adjust their game plan because that is their running back who's hurt and getting some help. Second and 6 coming up here. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
A give up the gut to Abanikanda. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. A handoff right for Abanikanda. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! And that'll take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
The questions about Jared Goff's future as an NFL starter, whether there's a long-term answer in Detroit, those are long gone. This offseason, signing a lucrative deal, including over $170 million guaranteed dollars. What I love about what he's done in the Motor City is he's created a sense of belief, a confidence that they have been waiting for, clamoring for. When he steps on the field and into that huddle, he elevates everybody around him. He's made believers in Detroit. Quite a redemption story for Jared Goff.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Goff now on 3rd down. Gets this to Montgomery. And he's tackled for a short gain. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Handoff headed left. It's Amani Conda. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun is Purdy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. First down throw from Goff. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Goff on 1st and 10. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Throwing again, it's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Goff. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Here we go with Montgomery. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. from the 31. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Looking to throw, Purdy. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's second down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One final shot before halftime. He lofts it deep, right sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach. Take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Reports. In that first half, it was David Montgomery who proved to be tough to stop. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. This is complete to Patrick. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. They motion the tight end over. They go play action with Goff. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught for the first. And he takes this down after crossing the 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. One of the tight ends motioning left. On first down, it's Goff. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut big, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. He's going to push one deep down the right.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing is gone. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Juke the defender. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Well, the offense wanted a spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. Runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
49ers 3.
Fox now to kick this one away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set, first and 10. Garindo running between the tackles. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now they send their back in motion right. First down throw by Purdy. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it's going to be second down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On third down, Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Offense up to the line fast. To throw again, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within one score in the fourth. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So now, massive moment coming up for the 49ers as they go for two. Oh, getting creative for two here. Wide receiver on the run. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Goff. Patrick with the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
Off play action, Goff. Able to find right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This is Montgomery running right. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he's brought down for a loss. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. It's Montgomery on the counter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Fox now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. That's taken in by Samuel. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Trying to push it deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's
have 3rd down here. To throw. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Here he is to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Lions get the win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.